Hi, my name is Dave Fatula, and I'm making this video for the owners of Priv or Priv Energy Group. I could not find your names, so I'm going to address Fred, Javier, Greg, and Mr. White. I'll also send it to the email address that I have on file. But this video is going to show you guys how to generate more high qualified targeted leads for people getting leads for people looking for solar in Phoenix and any other area that you're in. But I know that you guys are advertising on Craigslist in Phoenix. And to go on that note a little bit, if you guys are willing to pay $105,000 or $150,000, $175K per year to your sales team, you know, your cost of customer acquisition, I don't know what your profit margins are or what you guys will make from 2 sales per week, but I would imagine it's something like, so that's $8,000 a month or so you're paying to your salesmen if they sell 2 systems. So that's 8 sales a week. So you're probably paying about $1,000 to acquire 1 system. And I would imagine that your systems are anywhere from 8 to 10,000. And correct me if I'm wrong, maybe 15,000. Out here in California, obviously they're a little bit more expensive. Let's just say they're 10,000. So you guys have a profit margin of maybe 30%. So you guys are making maybe 3,000 per sale, and you're paying out $1,000 just for 1 sale, which is probably pretty standard. So I would like to show you how to get that cost down and how to automate the hiring, firing, or at least lessen the headaches that you have from hiring, firing, training, recruiting, the legal stuff, managing, maintaining your sales force. I'm not saying to not do that, but this is something that you can do in addition to that. Okay, so when somebody goes on and searches solar panels Phoenix on Google, I'll just research it again, that's being searched and requested 170 times a month, right? So this is, you're going to have to pay almost $10 just for clicking the ad, right? And that gets very expensive very quick. The only thing is that the click-through rate, out of 170 searches, only a couple are going to click the ad. More people are going to go to the map section, right? And to find out information, to visit the website, maybe give them a call. And other people are going to go to to learn about the Wall Street, article on it. But other people are looking to purchase. They don't care what the Wall Street, article daily has to say about it. They're going to go to Home Advisor. They're going to go to Sun Valley Solutions, and this is just because statistically, let's see here, the click-through rate. So this is what you get when you Google something. So the number 1 position gets 29% of the clicks on on desktop, and 24% of the clicks on mobile, etc., etc. So almost 95% of all the leads are going to the first page, right? Because less than 1% 1.5%, 1.22, less than 1% are going beyond the first page, and it gets lower and lower to almost nothing on the 3rd or 4th page. So when someone is searching for you guys, or searching for what you guys are offering, are you on that front page, right? And I don't see you guys on that front page. And that's not the only solar system, right? Or a keyword. Solar, solar power Phoenix could be one, and that's being searched 70 times a month. Okay, solar companies Phoenix, if I could spell right. Don't see you guys here. Don't see in the top 3, top page. So again, that's costing you guys. I'm not going to say you're going to make 90 sales, but let's say, you get 20% of that traffic, and of the 20%, 5% becomes leads. So let's say it's 20 visitors, and then even 25, 1 out of 4 becomes a lead. We're looking at 5 leads a month, and if you can convert just 1 of those to a sale, I mean that's $10,000 just on this 1 search term. So here's exactly what you guys can do to improve that. Okay, so cool looking site, and I've looked around it. One thing that I don't like necessarily is that you have to enter a password. What would be instantaneously, infinitely better, in my opinion, would be have them put their email information and their phone number right here. Hey, do you want this free ebook? Give us your information, read it, and then we'll call you to follow up. That will instantly improve your conversion rates, because I bet you your what's called a bounce rate is sky high. Okay, another thing, so there are factors, okay, and I'm going to get into the site in a second. There's on page, so there's what your website is doing. There's technical factors. There's there's a ton of different technical factors, right? Over 200 of them. Okay, I'm not going to get too much into that because that can get kind of complicated. And then there's off-page factors, which means the links pointing back to your site. Okay, so those are very important 2 factors, and then also how your website is worded. I really like this, the educational aspect, and I clicked through and I read your ebook. I think that's fantastic. If we can get more people to read that and to believe that you guys are honest and you put forward an 18-page ebook, right, or to get your book on Amazon, I think you said it was, that's gigantic, because people have questions, right? And they want you to answer them. They don't want to have to call you. You want them to be more closed by the time they pick up the phone. So there are some things that we can do to improve. I like the video. I think that's huge. I think that's great. But I want more eyes on it, right? I want more people filling out forms. Give them a reason to give them your information. Instead of here, not just click for access. Get their information. They'll give you their email and their phone number because they want the information when they want it, right? And empowerment without benefits. So yeah, there's some things that we can do to improve this on-page optimization. One of them would be add more content, because you're more likely to come up on the first page of Google if you have 264 words. We need about 10 times that of educational and some filler content, probably below this section here. So the second thing is your off-page optimization. Okay, so that gets a little bit technical, but we can look at. It looks like you guys maybe just started the website or got a new website or a domain in the past. That's all time. Okay, in the past couple of months, and right now you guys aren't getting any visitors, aren't getting any traffic, and again, that's costing you anywhere from 100 to 200 visitors. Anybody that does visit your site, they could be getting lost in the conversion paths. So we could safely say that you're at least very conservatively losing a sale a month or so. So if you compare that to the businesses that are ranked on the first page, let's take a look here. So Streamline Solar, don't know if you know them or not, but they are ranked pretty high on Google for a couple of different search terms. So they're getting 100, and they just started this off in the past couple of months. Could tell you exactly what they're doing here in their strategy. So all you have to do is outrank them, and that won't be too difficult. But they're getting like $1,500 worth of what would be free advertising on Google. So I could show you guys exactly how to do that, and again, how to generate more high quality targeted leads. And you should have seen the other video about how this stuff doesn't work, and I'm not BSing you and wasting your time. And how to lower that cost of customer acquisition. So if you pay out $1,000 or $2,000, you should be getting at least 2 to 5 sales or more per month. That would be my target, is to get you 5, 10, 15 or 5 to 10 ROI as a result, because you can really leverage yourself. It's like having salesmen that are up 24 hours a day prospecting, being found, holding a sign in front of people that are already looking for Google. I call it the evergreen trade show, right? Because it works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You guys have the content strategy down, which is fantastic, and I would just like to get more eyes, more targeted visitors to your site, and we can both make a ton of money. Talk to you guys soon. You have my contact information in the email below, and if not, if you're getting this via text message, I will go ahead and send it to you. Looking forward to hearing back from you guys. If I could help you guys out, let's have a conversation. If not, feel free to let me know. and have a great day. Thanks a lot.